foremost, obviously must have felt good to get 4 last weekend. Talk about this week's practice and what you guys have been working on since then.
It's a big week for us because obviously we feel like we owe Tampa something. So it'll be obviously the first time we've seen them since last year. So we're ready to get down there and get back at them because these are things we don't forget about, and this team wants to win championships, and that's where we fell short last year. So getting ready to go back and get 3 points.
When you have that added motivation, maybe what is training like during the week with this group?
It honestly doesn't change too much because anyone who sees any of our training sessions knows that it doesn't matter who we play, that I'm going to be kicking guys and guys are kicking me and we're getting after it. So that's how it is always here. So come game time, you have it, but ultimately in training, the motivation's here for us.
What about Tampa as a team this year? Like, what have you seen on film from them? Maybe that might be a little different from last year.
They've had some pieces change, but a lot of pieces that are the same. They're a good team, and one of those teams that I think where they are at now might not show where they're going to be at the end of the year. But they're a talented team. They got a lot of experience, and we expect nothing but the highest level and intensity like a conference final.
We've gotten to see it now a couple of times. What it looks like rotating Cam and Wilson, bringing them on either as a sub or starting them. You obviously play against them a lot in practice. How tough is that for opponents to have to deal with those two different guys for however many minutes it is per game?
We're extremely lucky to have 2 really talented forwards, and we have other guys too who can do some jobs up there. But ultimately, it's not like one gets subbed off whenever, and then you're like, okay, the main goal threat's gone, because you're like, if one of them subs out for the other, you're like, oh, damn, there's another guy who's coming on fresh who's capable of scoring a lot of goals. So we're lucky to have the depth that we have.